Alright, solve the equation, okay. To solve the equation, it means we have to solve it for x. And in this particular situation, what I would recommend to do is, how about getting rid of these parentheses, okay. So I'm going to multiply minus 2/3 by the first term, and then we are going to multiply by this term, okay. So I'm going to multiply that. Let's see what's going to happen, okay. So negative multiplied by positive is going to be negative. So I'm going to put here minus, okay. So minus 2/3, okay, multiplied by 6/5 multiplied by x, okay. Here we have negative, and we are multiplying that by negative. So negative multiplied by negative is going to be positive. So I'm going to put plus. I'm going to write 2/3 multiplied by 7/10, okay. And this part, I'm going to leave it as it is. So it's going to be 17/20, okay. So that's what we have. Here we have just two fractions, okay. In fractions, it's very easy to multiply them. You just multiply numerators and you multiply denominators. So I'm going to multiply 2 by 6 and 3 by 5. So it's going to be negative. It's going to be negative, of course. So 2 by 6 is going to be 12. It's going to be minus 12/15. Okay, so that's the first fraction which we have. In this case, 2 we are going to multiply by 7, and 3 are going to multiply by 10. So 2 by 7 is going to be 14, and 3 by 10 is going to be 30. Okay, so that's what we have. And of course, x here, we shouldn't forget about that. Okay, and it's equal to 17/20. Okay, so that's what we have. Now we're going to move this fraction to this side. Okay, so let's do that. Minus 12 x divided by 15 is going to be equal 17/20. And so when we are moving to this side, it's going to change the sign. So it's going to be minus, right? 14/30. Okay, so from this fraction, we have to subtract this fraction, okay? Subtracting fractions, it's a bit, harder because they have to have the same denominators, okay? So maybe it should be like 20 or 30, but it should be the same. And here in this case, we have 20, and here we have 30, so we just can't subtract them like that, okay? How about multiplying everything by 60? So we're going to multiply the entire equation by 60, okay? So what are we going to get? It's going to be minus 12x, okay, multiplied by 60, divided by 50. So 17/20 is 14 divided by 30 multiplied by 60. That's what it's going to be, okay? So basically here we're going to divide 60 by 15. 60 by 15 is going to be what? 4, right? So what we have, minus 12x multiplied by 4 is equal to what? 60 divided by 20, it's going to be 3, right? So it's going to be 17 multiplied by 3, okay? 60 divided by 30 is going to be 2, so it's going to be minus 14 multiplied by 2, okay? That's what we have. Now let's just, calculate that. Minus 12x multiplied by 4 is going to be what? Minus 48x, right? 17 multiplied by 3 is going to be what? 3 by 10, 30. 3 by 7 is going to be 21. So 30 plus 21 is going to be 51. Okay, 51. Okay. Minus 14 multiplied by 2, minus 28, right? So, okay. Minus 28. And basically what we have here, minus 48x is equal to 51 minus 28 is going to be 23, right? You can do it like in your head, use your calculator. Okay. So now all we have to do is just to divide everything by minus 48. Okay, let's do that. So going to divide by minus 48, okay? And here's we're going to divide that by minus 48 as well. So minus 48 and minus 48 cancels out. So I'm going to have x, and x is equal to minus 23 over 48, okay? So that's my answer, minus 23 over 48. That's the right answer, okay?